Alright, Dave, welcome back to Hans Golf Club.
Thank you.
So today we're going to be working on, and I just kind of want to hear from you about what your needs are and what you feel like you're doing right on the golf course and what you feel like you're doing wrong, or what's more difficult and what's easy on the golf course. So when you're playing, what do you find most easy to do?
When I'm playing, I feel like I'm somewhat of a consistent golfer, but I'm kind of a short ball player. I don't have the distance that I used to have.
Okay. So you want to work on finding more distance in your golf game.
Right.
Hitting it a little farther, not having such an in-between club. You can go with the shorter club and make sure you hit it there.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you find more difficult on the golf course?
Yeah, I think in the fairways, I'm more of a picker when I strike the ball with my irons, and I know that you're supposed to strike down on the ball more and leave a divot after the ball, but if I try doing that, I have a hard time with my consistency coming down on the ball. Maybe I come down a little before the ball or right on the ball. I don't come down in the right position.
Okay, so we're going to work on, what we want to work on today is power, hitting a little bit farther, trying to learn how to hit a little bit farther. So you pick it, so we want you to be more of a divot. You want to take more of a divot,
Yeah.
as opposed to just picking the ball clean and hitting it more thin rather than full.
Yeah.
Now, are there any limitations in your swing that you've found difficult on the golf course, such as rotation? Have you had any previous injuries that might restrict you from swinging?
Yeah, I'm not as flexible as I used to be when I was younger, and my lower back is sometimes a problem. It's not bothering me today, but my lower back is sometimes a problem.
Yeah, lower backs are an issue when it comes to golf, because that helps maintain that posture when you have that lower back nice and straight, as opposed to round. Okay, so what we're gonna work on today is yardage, gain yards, hitting it farther, building power.
Okay.
We're gonna have you taking more of a divot instead of more picking. I think I understand what's going on. And we're gonna help the lower back feel more comfortable during the game, during the swing, and throughout your golf game.
Okay.
So those three things are what we're gonna work on today, and I'm gonna keep track on how you're doing with that, and we'll measure progress as we go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you hit a few here.
All right.
And one thing with power that I found to be more useful is always a wider base. Okay, so we're gonna widen the base, and then we'll actually widen the arc. Okay, so how you build power is a bigger arc, okay, a bigger turn, and then a bigger turn through the ball. So that's how we're gonna build power. Okay, and how we're gonna do that is a little wider base. Okay, so let's get in our stance here. Get in your normal stance.
Okay, about like that.
Okay. So now we're just gonna widen the feet just a little more. Just a wider base.
Okay, how's that?
That looks really good.
All right.
I like that. And another thing with power comes spine tilt. Okay, so we're gonna have our spine tilt behind the ball. So go ahead and get in it. We're gonna have just a little spine tilt.
Okay.
So the head's gonna be behind the ball. Your spine angle is gonna be behind the ball, a little bit more back behind it.
Okay.
Okay. That wider base. You're now going to have more of a bigger arc throughout the turn. So when we bring it back, we're going to have more of a bigger arc, which is going to see how far you turned.
Okay.
Okay, and then it's going to be back down, and you're going to finish down that line.
Okay.
Down the line and long. So that's going to help build power.
Okay.
So let's have you hit one. A little wider stance.
Okay. Tilt back.
Tilt back with the spine angle. Go ahead. Nice. Very good. Okay. I did see that you didn't take a divot there.
Right.
So that goes back to what you were saying as picking the ball.
Right.
Okay. So with this, I like to see the ball. You have the ball more up in the stance. We're going to move it back a little bit.
Okay.
Now, when we try to take a divot, we want to get that club a little bit more steep.
Okay.
A little shallow, which means you're bringing the club lower away.
Okay.
You're taking the club more low, so you're creating that bigger arc, and you're creating more of a sweeping motion. And that's really good for a driver. Now you have an iron in your hand, so we're going to want to get more on top of the ball. We're going to want to come in at a steeper angle,
okay,
creating spin and creating lag.
Okay.
So for your iron shots, more of a neutral stance. We don't want a wide stance. You don't want to create too much power. You'll be able to create enough power with a more neutral stance. Well, I'm going to have you go ahead and set up.
Okay.
Like we were working on earlier,
mm-hmm,
with you getting the club going more away from the body and out,
yeah,
but keeping that left arm attached and
okay,
connected to the body. We're going to have that club head go a little bit farther out because you take it inside,
okay,
and then you bring it on over.
All right.
So that's what we're going to have you try and do, is get that club going more outside and then turning through the ball.
Okay.
Going left. So that club handle is going to be going at your left pocket.
Okay.
Okay? So this is going to help you start creating a divot pattern.
Okay.
Okay? Because you're going to be striking more down on the ball.
Okay.
And you're going to be striking it to the left.
All right. So I got to move back in my stance a little.
A little bit. Yep. A little behind the ball back a little bit, and swing left. How'd that feel?
It definitely was coming down on the ball.
Came down on the ball. Look at your divot.
Yeah.
Your divot's left of the target,
okay,
which is good, which is what I like to see, because you bring it, you tentatively bring it inside, and then you swing out right, and your divot, when you do take one, goes to the right.
Okay.
And that creates a hook. When you're swinging it inside to out, you're hitting a hook, and that a lot of the players you'll flip it when you swing it out right. You have to catch up with your swing and your body, and you'll have to flip to get that face square to the ball at impact.
Okay.
So just getting that club going out and then left while keeping your arms connected to the body, you'll get it to go left. You'll come down on the ball. You won't flip it anymore, and you won't hit those snap hooks or those balls that just go left.
Okay.
So let's have you hit another one.
All right. That one I picked a little clean.
Picked a little clean, just stood up and out of it.
Yep.
So that was good.
All right. Back a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah, that was better.
And see where you, I don't know if you noticed, but on your follow through, your weight was on the left side,
Mm-hmm.
which was really good, because now that we got you coming at a steeper angle towards the ball, instead of getting it back, inside and out and flip, and then the ball goes left. So that's good. That's what we want. You want that weight on that left side.
Okay.
Okay. So power we worked on. We addressed your divot issue. You're just picking it clean, and sometimes you hit it thin because you pick it. You're a picker.
Yep.
So you're in and out. We want to get you out to in.
Okay.
More on top of the ball. Now the lower backs are very difficult to deal with, because you have to have that spine angle. Lower back is all about the spine angle. So if your butt just sits down, like you're sitting in a chair almost.
Yeah.
If you just sit down, that butt's gonna be more round. You want to stick your butt more out.
Okay.
And hips in. So it's gonna help that lower back be more straight here. Okay, and you're gonna feel that. You'll feel it.
More like this?
Yep, butt out and hips in.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna help keep that spine angle nice and straight, which it is.
Okay.
Okay, and then do that move that we were talking about. Nice.
That wasn't bad.
Nice divot.
Yeah, a little divot.
I like the divot. So those are some things that will help address those issues that you've been having, and what you've been thinking about is power, taking a divot, and helping the lower back.
Okay.
Now the lower back might get sore, and you might have a tendency just to kind of sit down a little bit more with it because your back's getting a little sore.
Mm-hmm.
Some things that you can do: stretching. Stretching is very important. Lower back stretching is all in the hamstrings and in your legs. So you gotta stretch your legs. You gotta remember to stretch your legs, touch your toes. That's gonna help stretch that lower back. So let's have you hit one more.
All right.
And try to work on those things.